Section 5. Eternal Goals. In life, it is our prerogative to find meaning in any goal we like and invest as much effort into it as we choose. This freedom might suggest that all goals are equally meaningful, except for one factor intrinsic to meaning discussed earlier. Most people don't want their meaning to be erased. The implications of the near-universal desire helps us filter out more subjectivity in our search for objective purpose. When we consider nothing erases more meaning than time. Time serves as a judge acting above human opinion and eliminates meanings in a sequence we can try to predict. This predictability is crucial if we want the most meaning possible for our lives, as it is sensible to stake your life's effort on something that will last. To demonstrate this idea, suppose two groups of people decide their goal in life is to build the perfect castle, a perfectly valid choice within the realm of purely subjective meaning. The first group decides to build a sand castle on a beach, and the second group decides to build an inland castle made of reinforced stone. By the time they are done building, both groups marvel at their accomplishment. They have achieved their life's goal and bask in its meaning. However, eventually the tide comes in and destroys the sandcastle. When this happens, the first group becomes desolate as their life's effort and all the meaning behind it has been destroyed. They can either give up or rebuild, but the tide will come in again eventually. On the other hand, we find that the second group is still very pleased with their creation because it is still standing. This is not surprising, as it was made in a way that was more resilient to time. In both cases, the sustained existence of the castles was significant as they protect the meaning of their respective groups. We see that if the castle is erased, so is all the meaning and effort that was put into the building of it. Yet by comparing the quick demise of the sand castle against the resilience of the stone castle, we can see that although both were subjectively equal in their significance and beauty, only one of the goals produced meaning that lasted longer. Like the group that chose to build a stone castle, we should ideally pick a goal that will last longer than other goals. As time passes, even our stone castle will be erased eventually, and any additional effort put into it would become meaningless. Beyond the stone castle, the same unfortunate fate can be predicted of any goal that is temporal. Thus, to avoid this inevitable outcome, we must select a goal for our lives that is totally immune to time. As far as I am aware, the only goal that is immune to time is one that is above it, an eternal goal. Although we will all eventually die, an eternal goal is still very valuable to us if we want to maximize the meaning in our lives. After all, choosing to live only for meaning that lasts while you are alive means that your life will cease to have meaning when you die. Instead, we can place our meaning in goals that will extend long after we are dead. Goals like art, scientific innovation, philosophy, helping others, or perhaps writing a book. While there's no guarantee these creative endeavors will last forever, their effect can last many centuries by gently carrying the meaning of your life into the future. Since the change they make lasts longer, these kinds of goals produce a much greater sum of meaning. Extrapolating this idea to its logical conclusion, if goals that last longer have more potential for meaning, then only an eternal goal can hope to offer us maximal, perhaps even infinite meaning. After all, success in achieving an eternal goal would mean something finite has been changed into something infinite, an achievement to which no temporal outcome could compare. This potential for everlasting triumph and its invincibility against time should we succeed, suggests we should make an eternal goal our highest one. If an eternal goal is the key to maximal meaning, what would such a goal even look like? As far as I am aware, the only two eternal goals that have existed in human thought are an eternity by defeating entropy or an eternity in the afterlife. Until more are found, these are the two goals this work is concerned with evaluating.